Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here and I'm so glad you clicked on today's video. We are going to be doing a cozy night in my life / cozy little book sleepover together. I originally got this idea from just Allie, but she got this idea from Ava Jules, who I absolutely adore both of them so much. Tonight though, I thought it'd be the perfect time to film this because Christopher is actually at hockey practice. So we're gonna do some fun self-care. We're gonna start a new book together, which I am so excited about. Just kind of hang out and talk about books. I have a little book haul I'm gonna do for you guys. We're gonna have some fun girl chat and we're just gonna have a sleepover together. It's gonna be lots of fun. The last time I had a sleepover, man, I think it'd have to be like a few years ago. Like, I feel like the last sleepover I really had, probably senior year. Before we actually dive into it, I already have a fun and exciting haul for you guys. I got this package, I want to say a few days ago, and I've just kind of been wearing the pieces and testing them out, and I am literally so obsessed with them. I have to share them with you guys because you already know we don't gatekeep here on my channel. Everything I find that I think is super cool and fall in love with, I immediately run to you guys to share it with you. I picked up a few pieces from the brand Parade, who is partnering with me in today's video. I am so excited to share them with you. If you're not familiar with Parade, they offer a wide range of gorgeous and insanely comfortable intimates and other clothing. What drew me to them originally was definitely how body positive they are and how they want to encourage people to love themselves and love what they are wearing. Their products are also made with sustainable fabrics so that they last longer and are better for the environment, which I always look for when I'm shopping. So I wound up picking up 4 insanely beautiful sets that I'm obsessed with. I know you guys are gonna be just as obsessed with them. So we're gonna start with my favorite one. I am just obsessed with this design. I love the French toile. I think I'm always looking for designs like this because it kind of gives off a vintage vibe, and I just love the look of vintage clothing. But this is made with their glow satin material, which is insanely soft and so comfortable to wear. I also love how stretchy their pieces are because I feel like that adds to the comfort, and I am all about comfort. Then I picked up the same exact set, but in their 8-ball color, which is this gorgeous black. I love this one because it's super simple and basic, and I feel like everyone needs at least one simple and basic set in their life. Next, I picked up this gorgeous watercolor set. This just reminds me of art and painting, and I absolutely love it. This is their mesh material as well, and this just makes it so breathable. Last but not least, I picked up this cutie little gingham style in the color bubblegum. I couldn't help myself. I had to get something pink. You guys already know. These are literally just some of the amazing and cutie pieces they have though. They offer so many different options for literally everyone. Parade is also doing a massive Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale, and if you guys use my code Alexa40, you'll get 40% off your entire purchase, which is like the best deal you can literally get. Run now, treat yourself, treat your friends. The sale begins November 17th and styles will go pretty fast, so definitely hop on it. But that is all for my cutie little haul. If you guys enjoyed it, thank you so much to Parade for sponsoring today's video. And with all that being said, let's hop in to the book sleepover. So to start the sleepover off, I thought we'd actually do a little book haul because like I mentioned, I got some exciting book packages. To start off, I got my little probably smut book package today. I joined the subscription service last month. I think I joined in October, and it was because they actually did a special edition of Wildfire and Icebreaker, and Icebreaker is one of my favorite books of the year. So when I saw they were doing a special edition for the second book in the series, I immediately hopped on that because I knew I just needed these covers in my life. But I wasn't one of those people who kind of just subscribed for that and then like hopped off really quick. I actually stayed subscribed to them to see if I could catch any other cool special editions. So for the month of November, their book is Severed by Vengeance by L. Maldonado? Wait, you know what? If you know, you know. If you are an OG on my channel, I don't even have to say it. I'm gonna say it for all the new viewers here. I butcher names tremendously on my channel. Please bear with me. Hopefully I'll get better someday, but tonight is just not the night for me, so I shouldn't be allowed to do this, okay? Who gave me a camera? This is the Severed Signet Book 1. I will put the OG cover here. This is like the probably Smut special edition cover. I'm kind of torn. I really like the OG cover, but I think this one's also really fun. Depending on the vibe you kind of like more. I'm torn. But this is their November pick, and it's a dark mafia romance, I believe. It's really cool. Every month they will send you an annotation key just like this, and then they'll also send you the book tabs with it, which I think is so fun. They sent this for Wildfire back in October, and I had so much fun going through and tabbing it. Next up, Valentine PR sent me On Dublin Street by Samantha Young. This is so cute. I never knew that books this tiny, it's not like the official name for them, I don't think, but Chris calls them airport reads because they're so tiny and people usually want like something tiny to travel with. I thought that was the cutest thing ever. So when I opened it, I was like, oh my gosh, look, I got an airport read. Then we have 2 Harley Quinn novels. They actually sent me this cute little book box earlier. I could not wait. I ripped it open. They're launching their new romance line, which is called Afterglow, I believe, and they sent me 2 of the books that they will be publishing under it. We have The Fake Dating Game by Timothy Jenna. I'm gonna stop. I promise I will stop one day. And then we have Manila Takes Manhattan by Carla D. Guzman. Absolutely adorable. I love the covers of these. These look so fun. Last but not least, I have Didn't See That Coming by Jessie Q Sutanto. But this looks absolutely adorable. I'm getting like video game vibes from this, and I'm here for that because Chris and I like play video games all the time. It's like my favorite thing to do. If I'm not reading, I'm like playing video games. That's like the vibes I'm getting from this, and I'm like kind of living for it. So now that we've done our little book haul though, I think we're gonna dive in to our first read, which I mentioned earlier how I was kind of going back and forth with which book I wanted to start in this video because I literally have so many fun and exciting books that I want to try and tackle before the year's up, and we literally only have like a month and a half to do it. I chose Powerless though by Lauren Roberts. This book has been like all over YouTube and Book Talk the past month. I've heard so many positive things about it from other booktubers I watch. A lot of people are rating it 5 stars, saying it's their favorite fantasy of 2023. Naturally, I had to pick it up. I feel like this is fate actually, because I went to pre-order this online and they had sold out, and I went to Barnes randomly to, I think, pick up Iron Flame is when I found this, and they had only 2 copies left on the table, and I was so excited, and I knew right there and then that it was fate and that I had to pick up the book and we had to read it before the year ended. So it says at the top, hunted, hunter, destined for each other. I think there's an enemies to lovers in here. It tells a story of Payton and Kai. I've never been looked at like it's a privilege to be in my presence, an honor to hold my gaze, a gift to get a glimpse of me, not until I met him. Kai is a prince, elite, and an enforcer. If I am to be her enemy, I want it to be because she loathes herself for wanting me. She's the very thing he has spent his whole life hunting. He is the very thing she has spent her whole life pretending to be, and fate ensured they would find each other. I already know I'm gonna love it. It sounds so stinking cool. I also love this edition. This is the Barnes & Noble special edition. The original I think is like purple themed, and this one it has pink flowers, and I think it's so stinking pretty. I'm gonna kind of show you guys how I make my little annotation key for books when I go in and annotate, because I always get questions on annotating, and I think we're gonna take a fun little bath because I picked up a ton of fun self-care, body care stuff from Target the other day, and I got bath bombs and this new lavender scrub, so I'm gonna show you guys all that. But first we'll go in and I'll show you guys a little glimpse at how I start a book. We're gonna start a book together. Let's go. So I just finished up setting up Powerless to start reading. Something that I don't normally show in my videos is I'll actually stamp like every book I read. Sometimes I forget to stamp books, but for the most part I like to stamp them because even if I don't like a book and I end up donating it someday, I think it's really cool for someone to pick it up and see that it came from my library. It just adds something so fun and extra to books that I really like, knowing that someone else read it and stuff like that. There's like a cool connection there. I don't know why, but on the next page. I only put down 3 tabs right now. My tabbing definitely differs depending on the book. I may even add more like as we read, but right now I just started off with the 2 main characters, Kai and Peyton, and then this one you guys can't really see because it's so dark, but it says favorite quotes. So yeah, that's literally all I do to get started with my book. We're gonna hop right into it. I also already highlighted and underlined the dedication. It says, for every girl who has ever felt powerless. I love that, and I can already tell this story is gonna be absolutely amazing. But it also has a gorgeous map. I love when books have maps. It gives me like a better idea of what's going on and what it's gonna be like. I put all the tabs I'm using on a separate little divider, and then I have some extra on here that maybe I'll use later on. And then I decided to go with a pink pen and pink highlighter again because it matches the cover. When I annotate, I try to keep the same aesthetic of the book and the book cover, so I feel like we have a good color scheme going on so far. I always get questions about my pens and highlighters as well. I use Mr. Pen. They don't bleed through pages, and that's very important when you're annotating. I think the first time I ever annotated a book, I was just using some basic like highlighter or something, and it bled through the book like 5 pages, and I was so upset. If you guys want to check them out, I do have them linked in my Amazon storefront down below. Now that we have Powerless all set up, we are actually gonna start it in the bath. Haven't taken like a cozy, relaxing bath in the longest time. The other day when we were at Target, I did stop and grab like a few little bath items. So I wound up picking up 3 little bath related things from Target the other night. The first one was just this cutie little bath bomb. It's a peppermint and sugarcane one by the brand Beloved. This is just a beauty brand by Target, and I normally don't buy their stuff, but it was literally a snowflake, and I was like, that's the cutest thing ever. So I decided to pick it up. I thought it would be so fitting because we're kind of getting into the holiday season. And then along with it, I picked up these 2 really cool lavender scrubs. So this one is lavender sugar cube scrub. I have actually never tried like sugar cube scrubs before, but I've heard really positive things about them, and I also love lavender. I feel like lavender is so relaxing. Like that's what most people use lavender for. And then this one is a lavender whipped soap, which is basically just exactly how it sounds. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. That's what it looks like inside. For some reason, I always stick to my native body wash. I am such a native girly at heart. You guys already know. I thought we'd try something a little new, and again, I feel like it just goes with the vibe. And yeah, I'm excited to see like what this looks like when we toss it in the tub. I can't tell if this is like too much going on or not. When I saw these in store, I was like, oh my gosh, these are the cutest PJs I've ever seen. And now that I have them on, I'm reconsidering, guys. I got this cutie little floral set from Primark literally the longest time ago. I think I got it during the summertime, and I put it away and I totally forgot about it until tonight. So I decided to throw them on. I don't know. I can't tell if it's like a lot going on because there's so many different flowers and colors on them. I think I'm actually gonna do my nails because 2 vlogs ago I actually went and got my acrylics taken off, because every few months I like to get them taken off just to let my nails breathe and heal. Even when I do just gel nail polish, it still like damages the heck out of my nails, so I like to take a break every few months, and I've had them off now for I want to say almost a month. So I thought we'd do my nails tonight. Usually I go back and forth between acrylics and like fake nails I do at home. Acrylics are really nice, they last super long, but I feel like when I do my nails at home, they low-key look so much better than going into the salon, and they're like half the price. So we are gonna do our nails now. I'm so excited. Can you say hi? Look. That's such a squishy face. I might be biased, but I think Osiris is one of the cutest dogs in the world. I keep all of my like fake nails in this old owl crate box because It's just like the best place to keep them. We have a ton to choose from though. I'm super excited. I have used Glamnetic nails for the longest time. Literally everything I have used by Glamnetic and have loved it. So if you're wondering where I get my fake nails from, it's always from Glamnetic because they also have like some of the prettiest styles in my opinion. I find that they just last like a super long time. So these are all the styles I have to choose from. I'm really torn. I'm kind of leaning towards like one of these glaze styles. I think it's so pretty. I have this blue one. We have a gray one. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards these. These ones are also like really pretty. What the heck? How do people choose? This one's fairy dust. I'm gonna do the fairy dust nails just because they are so pretty. They're like this lavender iridescent color and there's like a glaze to them. They're so cute. Let's talk about Powerless, guys. I read a couple chapters in the bath. I'm a very slow reader, believe it or not. I think I talk about it all the time on my channel, how I'm a super slow reader. It takes me a very long time to read books. So I only read a couple chapters in the bath and so far it's okay. It's not like grabbing at my attention like crazy just yet, but I mean there's so much more to go in the book, so I'm not gonna judge it. I have seen a lot of really positive reviews about Powerless, so I have very high hopes. Nonetheless, I don't not like it, but I'm not like obsessed with it just yet. But again, we're only a few chapters in. There's so much that goes into fantasy books, so
And I was like, they were doing another power play where I really surprised to I'll change my game. I was like,
this is what the nails look like. I'm obsessed. I think they turned out so cute. I also love that they're called fairy dust nails. I think that is the cutest name for them. It also fits like the vibe of tonight. If it's our read Powerless. I love that they're purple and I love the glaze effect on them. I really wish I had the same style as these but in a pink color because that would just be perfect for me. But I'm really happy with how they turned out. Something else that I love when it comes to doing my nails at home is the length. Like these are perfect length for me. They are not too long at all, and I feel like whenever I go into the salon, if I ask them for a nail length like this, they'll be like, sorry, that's too short. We can't make them that short and do almond shape. I always have to get like nails that are longer than I really want. That's just another reason why I like doing my nails at home. I'm so happy. But now I think we're gonna get cozy in the living room, light some candles, set the mood, and we're gonna keep reading Powerless. I definitely want to make a little bit of a dent in it tonight. This is the bookmark I'm using. How cute is this? This is from our Disney trip in September. Literally makes my heart so happy when we travel and find photo booths. Like any opportunity there is to take pictures in a photo booth, I'm there. I am front and center, ready to take photos. But yeah, we're gonna go set the vibes and get all cozy. Chris is on his way home from hockey practice, which means that I've been filming for a very long time already. Well, I am already getting so tired, so trying to hang on, but my eyes just keep closing. Made it a little bit farther. I'm literally only a few chapters in, but it's definitely getting better. It's definitely starting to catch my attention, and I don't know if I've heard other people compare it to this. Probably, I'm assuming, but the first type of vibes that I'm getting like in the beginning of the story is definitely low-key Hunger Game vibes. I don't know if that's what it's gonna be about necessarily, but it's sounding very much like a different version of the Hunger Games. So I'm very interested to see how this goes and how Kai and Peyton kind of cross paths. Kai is all for the purge and doing the trials, and Peyton is the complete opposite. She has never been happier to be a nobody in the world where she doesn't have to worry about being put in that position. But I'm getting the sense that we're gonna see her kind of be thrown into it. I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited about it. I am starting to really get into it. At first I was a little iffy because again, you're kind of setting up the world, getting to know the characters and stuff like that. We are gonna take a break. I'm actually gonna take my makeup off because I still have a little bit of foundation on. I think I'm gonna get Chris to do a little face mask with me.